stood up, never got in your way. Never talk.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Who Threw the Curve, and this is a Robert Ruiz rant. And today, we're going to be speaking on the inaugural speech, a grand overture to the Symphony of Silence. The inaugural speech, that magical moment where a new president steps up to the podium, bathed in the glows of 1,000 flashbulbs, and delivers the words that are supposed to echo through the annals of history. Or, at least, that's what we're told. Let's be honest, though. These speeches are more like a starter pistol for a marathon nobody really wants to run. It's not the speech that shapes the president. It's the cavernous void they're tasked with filling over the next 4 years. Let's start with the reality. Inaugural speeches are a political equivalent of a New Year's resolution. They're full of grand promises, lofty ideals, and phrases like a new era or change you can believe in. But come February, those words are about as relevant as last year's diet plan. Because, let's face it, what really defines a presidency isn't the eloquence of their speech, but how they navigate the colossal mess that is governing a nation. Consider this. When was the last time you heard someone say, remember that one line from Obama's inaugural address? No, you don't. What you remember is Obamacare, the Iran deal, or the time he sang Amazing Grace at a funeral. Words are nice, but actions are the comedic goldmine of any administration. Now, the void. Oh, the void. It's not just any void. It's a 4-year-long bottomless pit of expectations, crises, Twitter gaffes, and policy U-turns. This void is where legacies are made, or more often unmade. It's where the president's true character shines like a beacon in a storm, or more accurately, like a flashlight in the dark. Spooky cave, you're pretty sure something's lurking. Here's the little secret. The speechwriters, bless their hopeful hearts, craft these speeches to sound like the president's about to walk on water. But what follows? A reality check. It's like the promising to end homelessness in your first term and then realizing, oh wait, there are these things called Congress and budgets and, oh look, a global crisis. The humor in all this is not lost. Picture the president, fresh from their speech, thinking they've just delivered the Gettysburg Address 2.0, only to be hit with the realization that their next 4 years will be spent trying to fill a void that's more like a black hole. They'll throw in policies, executive orders, and tweets, but like throwing pebbles into the Grand Canyon, it just echoes back the question, was that supposed to do something? And let's talk about the audience of these speeches. Half are there for the free coffee, the other half for the photo op. They clap at the right moments, nod sagely, but by the time the coffee's gone cold, they've forgotten what was said. It's the actions in the void that they'll remember, like the time the president accidentally started a meme or inadvertently endorsed a diet shake. So, in the end, if you're looking for the true measure of a president, don't bother with the inaugural speech. It's the equivalent of reading a menu at a restaurant and then being served whatever's in the kitchen. The real show starts when the president tries to fill that void with something more substantial than promises. And that, my friends, is where the real comedy, the real drama, and occasionally the real tragedy of politics life unfolds. Thus, the inaugural speech is but a footnote in the epic saga of governance, where the true story is written not in the eloquence of words, but in the cacophony of deeds, misdeeds, and the occasional accidental brilliance that somehow, against all odds, makes it through the void. Thank you for listening to Who Threw the Curve. Don't forget to like us, share, and subscribe. Thanks.
Didn't know how to be strong.